Hey everyone! So today I'm going to be doing a review of the new gear that I bought for my rain gear, and that's going to be the Zpacks Vertice rain jacket, the Zpacks Vertice pants, which are in here, and the Zpacks pack cover. So in this video I'm going to go over the pros and cons of the new gear. I'm going to compare that to my old gear, which I do have here with me as well. And because it is supposed to be a downpour very shortly, I'm actually going to put this gear on, including my pack, and I'm going to go walk in the rain and see how well this gear works in an actual downpour. If it doesn't downpour, I'm going to be upset. But anyway, so that's uncomfortable. So let's get right into it. Pro number one is going to be the packability right off the bat. And you can see that all three items together only take up this much space. The pack does come in its own little stuff sack. The pants didn't come with a stuff sack, but the jacket does. And they both fit nicely in here together. Honestly, I could probably get this in here too, but I want these two things to be separate. So this is the packability of my new gear. And these are the three items that I was previously using. Now you can see that these take up a lot more space. And what I was looking for in an upgrade was going to be something that packs down smaller, just so it isn't so bulky and taking up so much room either in my pack or in the outside mesh. So these pants are Marmot. I've had these for, I don't even know, 6 or 7 years. There's nothing wrong with them. They're not terrible. In fact, I do recommend these. I wanted something smaller, lighter. It's made by Outdoor Products. I'm pretty sure I got this on Amazon. It's cheap, simple. It's fairly lightweight. It's just quite big and bulky. Now this is a Frog Togs jacket. Technically, I wasn't using this, but it was the only item I could find. I was using the Frog Togs poncho. It still compares quite nicely because the poncho was bulky, but the poncho got ripped so many times, so when I tried to go find it in the garage for the purpose of this video, I realized I threw it in the trash. So there's that. As you can see, the packability is quite different between the two sets of rain gear. And that's a good pro that I like. So pro number two is going to be the overall weight of each sets of gear. So obviously this is small, but it is also quite lightweight. All three of these items weighed immediately prior to this video was 10.35 ounces. Excellent. All three of these items, technically, I looked up the poncho weight online. The total of these two items plus the poncho came to 20.35 ounces. So just in this upgrade alone, only the rain gear, I shaved off 10 ounces from my previous overall weight. Now that does bring me to the con of all of this gear versus all of this gear. The con is the price. There's no way around that. The total for the Zpacks Vertice jacket, the Zpacks Vertice pants, and the Zpacks pack cover comes to $530. That's not exactly cheap. I had saved up for the upgrade, so I felt comfortable making this purchase. I also bought the jacket at a time when the orange color was on sale for Halloween, so it was an additional $50 off. If you're going to buy the Zpacks gear, I would recommend waiting until they're having some sort of sale, just because, well, let's be honest, $300 for a rain jacket, that's a lot of money. I don't have all of the prices for these previous items that I was using, but I honestly think a good guess is around $100, maybe less, maybe a little more. That's a big difference. So if you're not as concerned about the weight, or maybe you've cut weight in other areas and you're not worried about going super expensive on the rain gear, these are good options. I just wanted to cut weight on the rain gear. So now that we've talked about some of the pros and cons for both sets of gear together, I'd like to talk about a few pros and cons with just the new gear. So we'll start with the jacket. One thing I really love about this jacket is the length. So this is a long jacket. I see that as a positive. Some of them are short and they ride up underneath your pack. This one is so long, it's not going to do that. Pro number 2 is that this comes with its own storage bag. So I'm going to go ahead and take it out because in a few minutes I'm actually going to put this on. This is very wrinkled because it's been in this bag for months. I don't care about that. The storage bag is the one zipper that this jacket has. It doesn't have zipper pockets for your hands. Some people might consider that a con. I personally don't care, so it's a neutral point to me. But I love that the one pocket that it has also doubles as a storage bag, so it doesn't come with a separate stuff sack. So that's great to me. I love that. I bought a size small. I'll just show you now. I should have room to wear many other layers underneath this if I need to. I guess it just depends on the situation. There are pit zips, and I've heard great things about that aspect of a rain jacket. I've not ever had a rain jacket that had zip pits, but I've also only pretty much used a poncho. The bonus to the storage pocket is, like I mentioned earlier, the rain pants fit inside of that. So you have one storage bag for 2 items and it's small packed. That's perfect. The Vertice rain pants are 2.9 ounces. I bought a size small and regular. Now I'm not going to put these on until I'm getting ready to go outside, but I just want to show you. So at the waist, they have like a little stretchy band where you can just, you know, stretch it against you and it'll just stay in place. That's killing my feet. That's killing my feet. These are very, very thin and very, very basic, which for me is pro number 1. In the gear upgrade for the rain gear, I really wanted a pair of pants that were just incredibly basic, no bells and whistles, super thin, super light, and packed up small. So that's why I was willing to invest the $150 that these cost, but that's just a personal preference. Pro number 2 is that it does come with a nifty little snap button at the bottom for your ankle. So these pants are very wide, but this makes it a lot better so that they're not just hanging loosey-goosey underneath your shoe and getting even more dirty. And they do have 2 snaps, so it's, I don't know, about 1.5 inches apart. So, you know, 2 different options to tighten it up at the bottom. I will say there's one con to these pants, and it's just that the material is so incredibly thin that it seems like they could snag on something while you're hiking and just rip open. I have no idea. I'm not saying that I think that will happen. I'm saying that the material is so thin that it seems like it could happen. The pack cover from Zpacks, I don't really have any pros or cons about it. I just more of a neutral feedback that it's a Dyneema pack cover. So if you don't like Dyneema, then I don't know if you'll like this, but for me, I don't mind it. I thought that it was worth the upgrade because it's incredibly lightweight. It comes with its own little stuff sack. It obviously stuffs a lot smaller than this. This and this, yes, I did not mind spending the $80 on this. So I have not used this yet. I haven't even opened it up yet. This comes in 2 sizes, a medium and a large. I got the medium. I hope that's not too small. No, it doesn't look like it'll be too small. seems fine. It is a very basic, there's not really any bells and whistles, but I don't know what pack cover would need bells and whistles. So it has 2 snaps at what I would think would be the top. I'm not sure. Maybe when it goes on over the top, it snaps somewhere up here. That would make sense. So it has 2 clips at the top for that. And then at the bottom, you can tell this entire thing is very stretchy. But at the bottom, there's another clip, and there is a bungee cord tightener to where you could tighten this up around the pack. Okay, I like this. I like this. This will fit the bill. So I don't know if the downpour is coming. I hope it is, but I do see some sunshine coming in through the window. Not sure how that's going to work when I need this to be raining, but we're going to go ahead and put the pack cover on the pack. I've also not done that yet. That makes sense because I've never opened this. Okay. All of this gear, especially being as small and needing it to be easily accessible, I always put them in this mesh pocket on the outside of the pack. So let's see. I don't think I've ever, if it had something at the top to clasp it to the pack, I would have had no idea. No, it doesn't. Honestly, I don't know if I want to take the time to even do that. Yeah, I'm not going to. I just want to get it around it and then tighten it up. I mean, it seems okay to me. It's a pack cover. It's on the pack. It's got it covered. So this is the, yes, this is the medium size, and this is the Cockwa 55 size small from Durston. I think this medium is pretty perfect for this. So let's go check on the downpour and see what the radar is saying. Okay, I think it's about to finally start pouring down. So I'm gonna go ahead and get all of the stuff on. I mean, this is almost like a dress, so yeah. This is very long. Dang, it's coming. I need to get. Oh my God, it's starting to pour. Oh my gosh. Okay, I know y'all can hear and see that that is a pour down. Man, I'm really struggling right now, y'all. I'm gonna go. And when I come back, I hope y'all can even hear my voice. When I come back, I will get all of this off in the garage so that we can see, hopefully everything's dry. All right, I need to go now. Okay. Got back from the little walkie walk. When I got back, my neighbors were standing, or somebody was standing on my neighbor's porch looking at me like I'm crazy. Oh God. Hopefully you can see all of me. I feel very dry. I feel very dry underneath, but let's just take it off real quick and look. These are wet, obviously. Ooh. I'll have to get the camera and show you the pack when I get done. Okay, the jacket seems to have served its purpose. Whoa. Okay, gotta be careful with that. Okay. I'm dry. And you know, to be honest, the pants don't really look like they hold any water. I mean, you can see it beat it up, but like it doesn't hold water intensely, so that should dry quick. Okay, I want to show y'all the pack. I wonder if I should just close the garage door. Still raining a good bit, but anyway, the garage door doesn't like to do right, so it did get wet back here. Now, I told y'all earlier about them clasps. I didn't do nothing with those. Maybe I need to. I've also seen videos where people are talking about the sweat accumulating back there, so maybe water being back there isn't necessarily, you know, massive ordeal. I'm just curious about these pockets, if anything got wet in them. Because someone did correct me that the bag itself is not waterproof. The material is, but the bag isn't. So there's not really anything in here. That's not true. Tissue feels dry. That trash is dry. Let's see about this one. My pepper spray appears to be dry. Okay, well the pockets didn't get anything crazy. God, that water beat it up on that Dyneema bag. But hey, look at that. I think I just got some drops on this after moving that pack cover. I hope the rain isn't too loud on this video. I have no idea. And I think the same thing just happened to this mesh, but everything in here's dry, which is exactly what you want to see. I just threw some stuff in here. That's my old sleeping pad. It's dry. I laid it down because I didn't necessarily want to take everything out of it, but you can see, I mean, yes, these are a couple water spots, but you can see that it's dry. So, therefore, everything in the bottom of the pack is probably dry. And you know what? Even if just the material is waterproof, so this is obviously wet right here. Let's see what the inside. Okay, so wet, and well, I mean, I can at least confirm that that's dry, so that's nice. I'm not upset about this at all. This was a great test. Well, I got my downpour, and so I got to test the gear in true downpour fashion. I think I like this gear. I'm actually really glad that I made the investment in the Zpacks grain gear. I'm really happy with it. I can't wait to test it out in actual rain on a hike, but I don't necessarily hope for that to happen when I'm out on a backpacking trip. But I hope y'all enjoyed the gear review, and if you've tried this gear, let me know what you think. I'm curious. If you've tried this and ended up switching to something else because you liked it better, let me know. I'm curious. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I hope y'all have a great day. Bye.